Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thanks again for the fill, ladies and gentlemen. We're back from the Industry Summit in Las Vegas. Uh, Back to a couple nights of breaks before we get to the EPL Prism release day on Friday. Anyway, we're doing one case of Select 2016 Soccer, case break number 160. I will continue to do Select and Black Gold basically indefinitely. I got a boatload of these cases. I'll be running these Jersey Palooza promos going forward, at least a couple more of them. They run 15 at a time, so we did 15 last week. This one might take a little longer to complete just because we're running into Premier League Prism release. So this Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's going to be all about Premier League Prism. We'll hopefully be able to sneak in a few Select and Black Gold in between all the Prism as well. But, once Prism dies down, probably by early next week, we'll try to get this Jersey Palooza 3 also wrapped up so we can get to the draft as well. Anyway, I am Soccer Breakers FC. If interested in joining my breaks, all you got to do is join our Facebook group. Simply search Soccer Breakers FC on Facebook, send us a request, and boom, you're in. What else? Check us out on YouTube. Simply search Soccer Breakers FC. All our breaks are live on YouTube. Make sure you click that little button on YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel. If you give us a thumbs up on the video, I would greatly appreciate it. Our website, www.soccerbreakersfc.com. We got a bunch of breaks on there right now, probably about 50. Actually, right now we probably have more breaks on the website than off the website because EPL Prism is all on the website. First off the line, EPL is all on the website. I posted a new case of Immaculate, by the way, for you Immaculate guys. Immaculate prices have kind of gone through the roof. I just picked up one case, see if it's still possible to be profitable on that. If not, that'll probably be our last case. Like I said, unless there's a huge demand for it. But anyway, we do have one more case, so that's the good news there. And all right, on this break, guys, before we get started, we got to do this random right here, which was 17 spots, 17 winners. Everybody gets a team. All the top teams, Argentina, Portugal, England. Top 3 teams are in there. Well, the only one that's not there is the USA, I think, out of the big boy teams in Brazil. All right, and there are all the people that bought spots. I got them all programmed in over here. Sorry. All right, so here we go. And today they were talking about, I guess it's like Bowman Baseball release day or something. So everybody's was all about Bowman Baseball. We don't do baseball here. So Michael Meehan on top, Mark on the bottom. We're gonna do this, and then after that, we're gonna cut and paste everybody into that list right there. So good luck, everyone. Dice roll. Let's do it. Boom. 9 times. We're going 9 times. Good luck. Good luck. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9th and final. Good luck. 9 times. Boom. Heath Sutherland's on top. Wow, sorry, Tom, man. Mark on the bottom. Let's see who got what. Heath Sutherland and Nicholas Mosqueda got the big 2. Heath, congrats, you got Argentina. Nick, congrats, you got Portugal. Wow, Heath killed it. Heath had only 2 spots and he got 1 and 3. England also for Heath. Carlos, Germany. Tom, you got Italy. Chris, Croatia. Michael, you got France. Dan, you got Poland and Uruguay. Ben, you got Belgium and Colombia. Tom, sorry Tom, man, not great. You got Chile. Kev, you got Russia, Ukraine. Tom, you got Juve and Milan. Googles, you got Sweden. Mark, you got Valencia. Good news is any of those spots can win a spot in the Jersey Palooza promo break, or draft, I should say. So, all you need is a chip and a chair. Boom. Like that. Hey, Mark, you never know, man. You might wake up to a Jersey Palooza spot. You never know. Stranger things have happened. All right, here we go with that. Yeah, wrong end. I'm gonna land on that end instead of this end. There are your teams. And all right, here are the teams that were purchased the old-fashioned way, as we call it. Here are the other teams. Christian, you got Ajax. Daniel, you got Atletico. Mario, Austria. Carlos, Barcelona. Ricardo, Bayern. Harry, you got Bosnia. Swiggy, Brazil. Torbu, Dortmund. Zabi, Hungary. Mario, Iceland. Mario Romano, that is. Mario Stampfe, Inter. Mario Romano, Ireland combo. Jonathan, you got Ivory Coast combo. Mariela, you got Mexico. Steve, you got Netherlands. Mariela, PSG. Carlos, Real Madrid. Torbu, Schalke. Carlos, Spain. Christian, Swiss, Romania. Yeah, there you go, Heath. You did something right. That's right. Nick Fu, Turkey combo. Adam, USA. Russell, Wales. Yep, good luck, Heath, man. You killed it. 2 of the top 3. Alrighty. Now you guys get to watch me open some packs. Something just sold in the store. I am hoping it was an aficionado team. Probably could have been immaculate, but we can hope that it was aficionado. Yeah, I just posted on Immaculate like an hour ago or so. I highly doubt, especially since it's pretty pricey, if it will fill tonight. But if you guys fill it, I'll break it. I had kind of earmarked Immaculate for tomorrow night, but again, I can be on for 3-4 breaks tonight if we fill. If we don't, we'll go as far as you guys want me to. Let's fill Eminence. Hey, Joe. Hey, I was working on GTS trying to get I couldn't get a commitment out of them. You know, the guy, they were like, well, we'll get back to you in the next few weeks. I couldn't get a number out of them, man. I tried. They're like, oh, we can't release in stock, but he said it's a not a big number, so whatever that means. I mean, I don't know what they consider a big number. I'm guessing they have maybe 15 cases left. That's what I would have to guess. I think it's less than 20 is my guess. Because they had told us they had 50 like a while ago, and then since then, both Austin and myself bought a bunch. Oh snap, hold on, I gotta call someone to help me out. Sorry guys, I forgot trash cans. Hey Alex, you home? Hey, can you bring me a couple of trash bags in the breaking room? I forgot to bring them, so from under the kitchen sink. All right, thanks. Bye. All right, sorry guys, I forgot a trash bag, and this break without a trash bag is going to cause this room to be a disaster. Absolutely, Swiggy. Give me a sec. Sure, let me make sure England... Can I send direct for Bayern and Immaculate? Yeah, let me make sure they're available. Take them out. Pretty sure they are. Immaculate. Yes, thank you. All right, yeah, Swiggy, go ahead. Send 119. Bayern is yours. And then you also wanted, what else did you want? England and black. So England and black gold and aficionado. All right, so 55. Oh, I gotta take it out for aficionado too. So give me a second here, guys. The website ones I gotta take out. Hold on. Something sold in aficionado. Make sure it's not England. All right, it's not. All right, Swiggy, you also got England in aficionado. The beanies or the Bee Gees? Bees knees. All right, so England is gone. Oh, you were gonna buy Bayern probably in Immaculate, I imagine, right? All right, and England, Man U, and Black Gold is also gone. All right, you're good. You got the three teams you wanted, Swiggy. I appreciate that, Swiggy. Thank you so much. Good luck, man. Yeah, it was a blast. We always have a good time at these summit things, and it's Vegas, so yeah, we were gambling last night with George, GB Sports Cards till about 4 a.m. I tried to corrupt Austin, but couldn't do it. George has already been corrupted for a long time. He don't need any help from me. Yeah, Bayern is 119. Oh, 119 plus, hold on, what were they? I just erased them, damn. Sorry, 119, 45 for, 45 for, Black Gold, and England 55. So 45 and 55, 100. Yep. All right, sorry about that. Yeah, I took them off just so because they sold. Sorry, I didn't give you enough time to figure out how much they cost. I deleted them because so no one else tried to buy them. Talk about the Real game? Jeez. Yeah, that was pretty bad too. You know, you would think Real would be... I mean, I know they lost Ronaldo, but I mean, with that line, it's still a pretty all-star lineup for Real. Hazard and... Although I gotta be honest, I'm not exactly rooting for Real Madrid this year. Thank you, Grizz. Thank you, Swiggy. We can go like 6 at a time this time, so I don't get bored. It doesn't seem like it, man. I mean, you know, it seems like they're a bunch of prima donnas to me. I don't know. That's the one thing I like about Chelsea this year is because, you know, they kind of don't have any more the whole, like, once Hazard's gone and, you know, it's just a bunch of young kids just trying to play, which is kind of refreshing. Seems like they all really, I mean, not necessarily going to get the results, but and Real with all their studs, you would think. That's one thing about Ronaldo. I mean, he's a stud. He always seems to kind of put a little fire under them. And Hazard's just not a rah-rah guy. He's like not a leader type at all. He never was with Chelsea either. I mean, he was a stud just because he's a great player, but he was never the type to like inspire everyone. He made everybody else better, but not a rah-rah guy. Yeah, that's going to be a tough group for Chelsea to get out of with Valencia and Ajax in the Champions League. I'd be very happy if they finished in the top 2. I'll take second place, no problem. I'm losing at home, that hurts. Something else got sold too. I just noticed our total for aficionado is down. So let's see what else sold. Down to 7 teams left. Real, Argentina, Barca. Barca's still there. Real's still there. Argentina, USA, Spain. Olympic Marseille is the one that's gone. Alright, there we go. Now it's updated. Christian, you bought 2? Is anything else on the board sold? That PSG 15. I think that's accurate. Oh, Olympic both. Okay, I was going to say I only saw one team out of this break. Alright, so looks like maybe Aficionado will be next. Yeah, Liverpool losing was really surprising, especially 2-0. I mean, Napoli's a good team. The Italian league just kicked butt over the English Premier League. We're going to do this 6, and then we'll show them, and then we'll do the next 6. I usually open all 12, but I don't know, let's change it up a little bit so you don't have to stare at me opening packs for half an hour. Divide it up. I can't wait to get some more eminence, hopefully. I hope they hook us up. Probably gonna make me buy like 10 cases of Select to give me like 1 eminence. Something like that. Have you guys seen any of the hits? Have they been posted out of EPL Prism? The Shimmer Auto stuff out of the first off the line? Alright, here we go. Joe Hart, Harry Kane, Jan Sommer, 11 of 125. We got, who's that? Oh, nice one. 88 of 99, Krychowiak, PSG. 88. Very unlikely to hold up, but that's your leader so far. Pishak, 30 of 249. Birkir Bjarnsen. Lalana, 4 of 199. Neymar, 253 of 299. Jordan Henderson, wow. 90 of 99. All right, we're moving up. Still unlikely to hold up, but you never know. So that 88 lasted about 2 seconds. There's Jordan Henderson back there. And there. Swiggy, sure, for 160. What is it? These are 160 and 161. You want them for 162 and 163. All right, go ahead and send for, just please put 162 and 163 in the comments. No, usually I don't do that, guys, pre-sale. The only, I mean, with Swiggy, nobody has been grabbing Brazil in a super long time. If, unless someone objects, I'll keep doing it for them. If someone objects, then I will, go back to, but for now, nobody wants Brazil anyway, so we'll keep doing that until somebody actually wants Brazil. 183 of 199, Chicharito. Select few was Chicha. Yeah, so you got them in 162 and 163. All right, where are you going? All right. By the way, guys, Friday. Friday is release day. I don't, those of you that are new, uh, on release days, we do things a little differently. First off, I get on at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, which is like morning my time. It's like 9 p.m. Pacific time right now. So basically, at about 12 hours from now, that's on Friday morning. That's when I'll be getting on. 45 of 299. Also, on release day, one cool thing that we do giveaways throughout the day. Just to get more people in here to watch, add a little excitement, get people chatting. So I do giveaways on release day. So basically for that, all you got to do is be here. Typically I give away teams in the breaks. So 21 of 30. So if you're here on Friday, typically every couple cases, I will pick a team or two depending on the price. And we'll give away some spots in Friday's breaks. So that should be fun. And all you got to do is be here, hang out. No purchase necessary. You don't even have to be in the breaks. You can just be watching. Anyway, nice little bonus for you guys there. Chile. That is Arturo Vidal. Chicha. 8 of 20. Alaba to 30. 25 of 30. Dodo? What is Dodo? What did I do? Doo-doo. Oh, like not doo-doo. Doo-doo. It's not dodo. It's doo-doo. I get it now. 143 of 249. I'm slow, but I usually get there eventually. 28 of 30. Stefan Jovetic. Oh, I said doo-doo. That's because we double do giveaways sometimes. 88 of 199 again. Not good enough. All right. Thank you, Swiggy. Appreciate it, man. Good luck. Yeah, guys, I do have Immaculate up. Unfortunately, Immaculate prices, guys, have just kept going up and up and up and up. Every time I try to buy them, they're up like 100. This time they're up like 200 and something bucks. Over the last time, and since I bought this one case, they went up another 100 bucks. They're at $29.50 right now on. I think they're 29 something on Blowout. I was talking to Fish at Blowout, and yeah, it's just I don't know. We'll see. I mean, if it fills at this price, no problem. I might grab a couple more. Just honestly, the margins on it are really bad. But hey, just so we have, we can break a couple, as long as I'm not losing money. Yeah, at least I'll get the frequent flyer miles. 79 of 249, Marcelo. Miguel Angel Nadal, 26 of 75. Oh, what did you buy at 28 something, Tom, or what? Did you buy it from Blowout? Because that's what Fish was telling me about. I'm like, Fish, I'm the only one buying from you. He's like, no, they're selling. I was like, 189 of 299. Yeah, because he had one up. I grabbed one at 27. I think it was 27.25. I think he had it up there right before I left. That's the one we're going to be breaking. Like 27.50 or whatever. And then next thing I know, it's 29.25. I was like, damn. I didn't see it go to 28. I didn't realize he like... You know what he does? He has like 5 or 6 cases on hand, but he didn't want to put like all 5. That's what they do. They don't put all 5 cases up at 2,700 because then, you know, I could grab them all. So he puts one up at 2,700, and then he says we only have one in stock. When it sells, he bumps it to 2,800. If it sells, he bumps it to 2,900. If it sells, he's going to bump it to 3,000. And keep bumping it every time. So the only way, either if it doesn't sell for a while, there's a chance that he may lower it again, but it would have to be a long while. Otherwise, you know, he'll leave it for like a month. And if it doesn't sell during that month, then eventually he might lower it. Or when I call him, he may be more amenable to a deal. 93 of 199, De Bruyne. And that means that 90 of 99 is out. 93 is in. They all do, honestly, Tom. They all do it that way. Some more than others. Blowout is like, you know, does it on every product. Not just, they don't do it if they have a boatload of the product in, you know, but when you get down to the last like 4 or 5 cases, then they do it one at a time or 2 max. You know, if they've got like 20, 30 cases on stock, they still won't post all of them. They'll just, you know, they usually don't post more than 5. So I can rarely ever buy more than 5 from them because, although once in a while he has given me more. But usually they do it like 5 at a time because then if all 5 sell, you know, the next 5 will be like $100 more. Blaszczykowski, 14 of 125. Begovic, 147 of 199. But yeah, they were talking about that at the summit. It's nuts because the way, like with these baseball and football, like Bowman today, it came out within 3-4 hours. It was selling at double, you know, what it was released at. Or what, you know, the wholesale, whatever. It was selling on the wholesale market for double what the original wholesale was. Within, you know. And Panini was talking about that because they're saying like they're building the product, let's say as $1,000 product, and they're, you know, they're producing it so that it gives you good value for $1,000. But the problem is, then all of a sudden it's selling for $2,500 the next day on the market because the market's so hot. So it's not designed to be a $2,500 case. It's designed to be a $1,000 case. And, you know, you're not going to get $2,500 value out of it. You're going to get, you know, maybe $1,000. Maybe you'll get lucky, get a little bit better. But that's the problem. The market's so hot right now that 11 of 49, Kondogbia. 22 of 99, Xabi Alonso. The good thing is in soccer we don't have that problem because, you know, the good or the bad. I mean, rarely the Immaculate's like the only one, and it took Immaculate like, you know, months to, go up and it went up like $600-700 over release price, and it took like 2 months, 219 of 299. And on top of that, it only went up once you're down to your last like few cases. It's not like there were, hundreds of cases at these current prices. We're gonna be lucky to get like another 3-4 cases after this. So, but with football and basketball, it's nuts. Baseball too. I mean, anything Topps puts out is like crazy right now. Yeah, I was excited. I saw your Suarez there, Tom. I texted you. I was like, whoa. I was bidding on it. I figure, I was going to go up to like 700 or so, and then I thought it would sell for around 7-8. But it was like, boom. I woke up and all of a sudden it said auction ended, and I looked. I was like, cool. Oh, speaking of 101, where did I put that thing? I gotta show you guys my baby that I got. One of the guys from Real Breaks hit this and he sold it to me. There it is. I bought it. 1 of 1. I think Gator had posted that too on his Juan de Juan. That's from the Industry Summit. It's my boy, Hoyasic. The guy that hit that, one of the guys from Real Breaks, he also hit a Pat Mahomes. That you got a autograph card, and his autograph card was an NT rookie Mahomes. They were made specially for the Nationals, but Juan Mata. Yeah, I was pretty excited about it. He hooked me. Yeah, he was nice. Those guys are really nice. If you're into baseball, that's pretty much most of what they break. They break baseball. Yes, I still do have the Wijnaldum on hand. Haven't decided what to do with that yet, although I've gotten probably about 6 or 7 texts about it, the 1 of 1 Wijnaldum. So, Ronaldo. He, I think, right now has been... So, anyway, I haven't done anything with it yet, but 242 of 299. Yeah, that's the one I hit myself. I hit the 1 of 1 Wijnaldum, which was also pretty good. 78 of 249. I searched around. I was trying to find the Salah. I couldn't find it. Or like the Mane or something, but I couldn't. I mean, there were like hundreds of people there. Van Persie. So I asked about 20 people, who'd you get? Who'd you get? Who'd you get? Because nobody even knew that. They're like, oh, I got a soccer card. What's this? I was like, well... But that was nice of them. I was pleasantly surprised to see that they had Premier League soccer in there, which is good. They really are, again, committed to pushing soccer. So I think next year we're going to have a few more releases, I hope, than what we did this year. Oh, this is not confirmed. One of the things, I mean, they asked me what I would recommend. One of the things that I told them is that I would love if we could get some brand consistency in soccer like we do in the other sports. And by brand consistency, I mean, very rarely do we get the same product 2 years in a row. It's like 1 year we get Immaculate, then we don't for 3 years, and then we'll get Select, and then we don't, and then we get Black Gold or Obsidian or Gold Standard, and there's like no consistency. And I'm like, look, Select has been out twice and it's kicked butt twice. So can we like get, I mean, not Select, Immaculate. has been out twice and it's kicked butt. So can we get Immaculate next year? And basically they said kind of yes, without saying yes. So I'm pretty hopeful that they're going to do Immaculate next year. Again, it's not confirmed or anything, but they said that that would definitely be the one that they want to do again because it did so well. Yeah, I mean, let's get at least a couple, maybe like 2 products that we have every year. I mean, that's my, because it seems like with soccer, they just kind of throw darts and see what sticks. 5 of 49, Bobby Wood. But basically, the way they explained it to me was that essentially they, put out something and, like, for example, Select really did not do well for them. This year's Select obviously didn't do so well. We're still breaking it and there's still plenty of it available. So, from Panini's standpoint, I'm sure they probably had to sell this stuff at way under what they had hoped to sell it. So that's why they scrapped Select. Donruss has tanked for them every time they've done it. So even though the last one was probably the most successful one, but still, it wasn't, like a great release for them. The only ones that consistently have done well have been World Cup Prism and Immaculate. So obviously World Cup Prism's a staple. That's going to not go anywhere, but that's every 4 years. And, we don't have to sit around waiting 4 years for, a product to repeat itself. So anyway. Yeah, that's my thing too. I really like higher end. They are really trying to, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but it's like so hard to get them to do high end. I think part of the problem, Tom, is that with soccer, it is so hard to do on card. So they have such a hard time with the autos, and they were explaining it to me because we had a really nice conversation. Yes? Do I have what?
Food in your backpack?
I don't think so. Why?
Okay, because they were sniffing it. You
know. No, I don't think so. No, I forgot what the heck I was talking about. Anyway, it'll come to me. Sorry, guys. Wifey interrupted me there. Oh yeah, we're talking about on-card thing. Not just on-card thing, Tom, but also part of the problem is this. There's a lot of, with football, baseball, basketball, you're dealing with one entity, which is usually the NFL, or 2 entities, NFL, NFLPA, MLB, MLBPA, NBA, NBA Players Association. With soccer, you're dealing with La Liga, you're dealing with Serie A, you're dealing with EPL, you're dealing with FIFA, you're dealing with national teams. And also, one of the things that I didn't realize, but a lot of leagues, they will not let you just pick and choose who you want. They're like, okay, you want to do Juve, you have to do all these other teams as well. So some of them, they like force you to, to take the teams that you don't want. I mean, who wants to have like, Sampdoria in there or something, So that's another problem. They're always struggling with some of these leagues, especially now with the EPL. That's the major one, because with the EPL, they typically require you to do all the teams. So if, let's say you want to have EPL, and now that you have the EPL license, before they were only limited to 1 team out of the EPL because they didn't have the EPL license. So they could pick, they've been doing Chelsea a lot, or Liverpool. But now, for example, if you want to do EPL teams in Immaculate, they're trying to force them to do them all. So one way to do that would be to, let's let's say have like a base card or something for every team, just so every team is represented. Honestly, I don't know, Brandon, if that's the reason why. I think maybe for that they just probably had stickers for Valencia's been one of the teams that is usually in a lot of stuff. So, but sometimes you have to take at least a certain number. It may be, I don't know. I don't know what the La Liga requirements are is exactly like how many. I think maybe you have to have at least 4 teams or 5 teams. You can't just have one. But also they, for the most part, they do have a contract with Valencia. They have a contract with, obviously, Barca and Real Madrid. You know, they did have a contract with AC Milan, but they lost it. So I'm hoping that they'll get that one back, because that one was a really good one. You know, they have Napoli. They have Inter. Yes, it can be very expensive depending on the teams, but you know, when you're talking about Real Madrid, Liverpool, Barcelona, you know, and with the NBA, NFLPA, it's easy, but a lot of these teams, like, you know, this is kind of like a promotion, and Panini's trying to sell them on just the, you know, this is kind of giving them some publicity too. Works both ways. And, you know, but some teams are just like, for La Liga, like to get like $1 million is like, you know, what the heck are we going to do with million? We get, you know, 200 million for playing in the Champions League. I mean, it's almost like it's not worth the hassle for them to deal with it. So it's always an uphill battle trying to get these, you know, and the same thing with the players. Like, you know, certain players are like, what, I'm going to sign and get paid like 50 grand or 100 grand, you know. Whereas other players are like, hey, I'm going to work for 4 hours and get paid 100 grand. That's great. Whereas some players are like, oh, that's chump change. I don't want to bother with it. You know? But anyway, basically they were explaining to us that soccer is a whole nother animal. If it wasn't for the fact that they had Panini Italy, they probably couldn't do the soccer releases that they do, just because of the fact that they have a presence in Europe, and you know, they have employees basically running around Europe trying to get these guys to sign their stuff. You know? Yeah, typically, like, they'll get Brandon, yes, they do. Typically, they'll get Messi to sign, like, once a year. And that's why it's very difficult. You're going to have Messi signing once a year, at most twice, but usually once. So you have to have all those cards printed. You know, usually you have to have the jerseys already in the cards before they get signed. Rarely you can do it after, but they prefer to have it already fixed. And then, you know, if let's say you're doing a high-end product like an Immaculate or a Flawless or a Eminence or something like that that you want on card autos, those cards obviously have to be printed and ready to go, and then, you know, makes for a much larger package. And so, you know, and they typically do these products, the life cycle of a product is about 9 months from development to ship out. So, you know, that was one of the best sessions that they did, was they basically explained how they make a product from start to finish, which was basically, you know, we sit around the table and we brainstorm, we throw around ideas about, you know, what soccer product are we going to do next, and they, let's say, come to an agreement. Okay, we're going to do, you know, EPL Prism. Then they have to, you know, start working on designs and, you know, teams. Well, EPL Prism's easy because it's EPL, but let's say Gold Standard. You've got to worry about, you know, what teams you're going to be able to get, what autos you're going to be able to get, what, you know, are we going to do sticker, are we going to do on card? If we're going to do on card, add another 8 weeks to it, because, you know, you got to do it on card. Adam, I asked actually that question came up, and it was kind of a maybe. They haven't yet. They haven't yet. But anyway, that whole thing with the on card definitely makes it difficult because if Messi's signing once a year, he can only sign the like cards for, let's say, the next release or the release after that. They don't plan these. They're not going to have cards from a release. Usually it's about 6 months ahead of time, though. So if it doesn't fall within that few month period, the cards aren't going to be ready for him to sign. And there's always it can be a real challenge to get on card autos. Personally, I would love it. I mean, that's what they asked me. Was I always say, hey, we need more, like a balance. Like I would rather see like one high end, one low end, one high end, one low end, or at least medium high end. Yeah, Zlatan is one of those guys. They've offered him more money than Messi or Ronaldo, and he still doesn't want it. So what are you going to do? He was one of their top 5 guys that they were trying to sign. Obviously, Mbappe was one of them. Zlatan has been there for years. He might have dropped off now, but for years he was always number 1 or 2 on that list. Beckham's another guy, just doesn't want to. They're trying to work on Jadon Sancho. That one may happen, hopefully. But Mbappe is one of those guys that just wants, ridiculous money. And, if they pay him, then word gets out. The next thing you know, Select is costing $200 a box instead of $120. Being the official license of the Premier League, yes and no, Nick. Yes, from the standpoint that obviously now you can make Premier League products, but also with the license comes restrictions that the Premier League, any product that Panini's going to do, requires them to get it approved by the EPL. So anytime an EPL team is going to appear in a product, obviously EPL Prism, that needs to get approved, but not just approved, but also what players are going to be in it, how many players, like they have to put at least like 10 players from each team. They can't, and so for Gold Standard, for example, I think it was Gold Standard. I can't remember if it was Gold Standard or Obsidian, but I think for Gold Standard, they wanted to just do like the top 5 EPL teams. And I don't know if that's the one, but one of these you're going to see like cards for all 20 teams, just like base cards. So they're going to have to do like some kind of base set for just the 20 EPL teams and put it in Gold Standard just to keep the Premier League happy. I can't remember if it was Gold Standard or a different one, but anyway, those are just some of the silly rules that the EPL places, which are kind of like they really, I guess I don't know what their thinking is, but I guess they want kind of equal face time for all their teams, not just, they don't want you just promoting Liverpool and Chelsea and Arsenal and, Man U. They want you also promoting Norwich and Burnley and, the other teams. 176 of 199. Yeah, I think that's what it is. They want you to Zeko. They're like, okay, you can. I mean, it makes some sense, I guess, but for obviously for EPL products, yes, but for products that are just like all-star products, you're not going to have Norwich and Burnley in there. Michael Bradley. Murian Fellaini. Obsidian, yeah, I didn't get. I asked them for checklist information on Obsidian. They said that, yeah, because basically they told me, hey, it's gonna be great. Order a lot of it. I didn't. I only ordered like I think 20 cases of it, but I was like, hey, I can't order more until I see a checklist. So, because, you know, if the checklist comes out and it sucks, they're not going to let me reduce my order. So, you know, I don't want to get stuck with like 50 cases of Obsidian if it's going to have like a crappy checklist. I figure usually with 20 we can move it even if it's not, you know, the best. But after that, it can get a little dicey. Ooh! My name is Luca. I live on the second floor. Croatia. I live upstairs from you. I found this one. See if I can fit it. Bingo. Luca, baby. Yeah, no, they basically the reason why they had to put those guys on. I asked them about that. I'm like, why the heck did you put those guys? Because they said every picture they put of, you know, like let's say Barcelona, they have to get approved by Barcelona. Every picture and I guess they just didn't have those cards approved in time. So they're just like, just, you know, whatever they had approved. And obviously they didn't do a great job of picking the two guys, but that's why they were chosen, those two guys, because, you know, I think there's a Rashford in there too that's been floating around. Dempsey, Brady. But again, that's what they explained. Yes, that's a cool thing. They're always trying. I mean, that's the one thing that's great with Panini is that truly Corey is now a real soccer guy, and part of his job is to just watch soccer, to follow soccer news, to stay up to date on the, you know, like let's say a Mason Mount all of a sudden is like Tammy Abraham, you know, like guys like that are like popping out all of a sudden and looking good. You know, those guys for sure are going to be like, kind of sucks that Tammy Abraham and Mason Mount aren't in EPL Prism. They don't even have base cards in there. So, because, you know, 6 months ago when this stuff, the checklist was decided, nobody knew who the heck these guys were. But now all of a sudden they're like, you know, two of the top prospects going forward. So going forward, those guys are going to be, you know, in every product coming out. Now, maybe not autos, but at least, you know. And of course, those are also guys they're trying to sign. They are gonna. I'll tell you this. I can't tell you what product, but they are gonna do a high end EPL in the next 6 or 7 months. Mario Götze, which I was pretty happy about that. So there is gonna be a high end EPL coming out. David Alaba. I mean, fairly high end. So you know. They haven't 100% decided on which one, but well, actually, I think they have, but they're just not confirming it yet. But yeah, I was pretty excited about high-end EPL because you can just see like a lot of match-worn sick jerseys they're getting. It's going to be sick, I think. I really hope EPL takes off. I have such a fright of I've lost more money on EPL products than anything because I get all excited about it. But because you got to remember they were tops. Every time I remember like one year I ordered 20 cases or 20 of tops and I moved like 5 and I lost money on like 15. Schneider. Ooh, boom! Galatasaray, 97 of 99. Who's got Galatasaray? Turkey, Fenerbahce. Nick Fu goes to first place. There you go, Nick. Yeah, I hope so, Nick, because I got like about 70 cases of EPL Prism coming between the regular cases and the first off the line. So I got a boatload of it I gotta move. I mean, I've got a couple months to move it. I just didn't want to end up like Immaculate where I don't have product. Dybala. Maybe not 70, but ooh, wow. Tell you what. 34 of 35. Didier Drogba. That is a sick one too. Congrats to, I think it was Jonathan that had that. Jonathan, congrats, buddy. Didier Drogba. Yeah, I still don't have 130 mags, guys. I did get some I do have some 100 mags, but anyway, on 130s, I ordered a bunch, and I should have them. Actually, I should have them by tomorrow, I hope. Xabi Alonso. Oh no, museum. Yeah, no, that's not high end. That's not high end. I'll tell you, they had talked about last year when we were brainstorming the ones they had recommend. They had it came like Noir was one of them, Impeccable, and there was another one too. 192 of 198. You know, that type of, when I say high end, like in that realm. Stefan De Vrij, 120 of 299. $17 of 99. Lavezzi. Manuel Neuer. But to me, that would be pretty awesome if we got like a Noir Impeccable type product, and then EPL, and then we got Immaculate again. They are going to do Flawless again eventually. Probably not going to be in 2020 though, unfortunately. I'm hoping maybe by late 2020. I don't know. We'll see. I'm guessing the high-end EPL is going to be a like February maybe release, maybe March. All right, guys, let's get those filled up. You guys want to do a filler for? Do you want to do a filler, guys? Remember, for that aficionado break, every spot has a chance to win the Pele jersey. 94, Gareth Bale, not high enough. What was the number? 97, right? Yep, 97 is the number to beat. Good luck, Nick. See if you can hold on, buddy. Verratti, 19 of 199. Guys, those of you that just stepped in, I announced it earlier. Friday is EPL release day. Grab your spots in EPL. I have a boatload of I think I have 10 cases of EPL up right now in the store. The first two are almost sold out, but other than that, the rest, like 3 and 4, are pretty close, but 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 all have plenty of great teams still left. I'm gonna try to break at least 8 to 10 cases on Friday. My goal for the weekend is to break at least 15, 16 cases for the 3-day weekend. We'll see if we can do that. So I will be posting more, but I don't want to post a ton because then everybody buys, into the later breaks, and then we still don't have, we'll have like a bunch of breaks with Liverpool and Man U sold and all the other teams still available. Again, guys, yeah, somebody asked me about that. It's just too time consuming to sort the base cards, and that would increase the cost because I've got to pay more to the sorter, and I've got to you know, and then it's more shipping too and all this stuff, and it just also lengthens the time it takes. So, but the good news is if you want base, you know, you can buy the base slot. The base slot includes all regular base and rookie base. There's like 90 rookie cards in there. So pretty much like a third of the base cards are rookie base cards. But again, if you like base cards, and I think base cards are still available in like half the breaks. 64 of 199. When you buy the base card spot, you basically get all base cards for that case. If you're in the US and if you're international, you got to pay shipping anyway. But if in the US you want to buy multiple base card spots, I will give you a little break on the second and third spot just because I don't have to pay as much shipping if I can combine it. 26 of 99, Antoine Griezmann. So if you're a US breaker and you want to grab, let's say, 3 or 4 base card spots, I could probably save you about $8 to $10 off the price on each of the subsequent ones. David Luiz, depending on how many you buy. Erdinch, 11 of 125. A lot of people do that to, you know, and also allows you to do sets. And yeah, I mean, if you like rookie, you're going to get a boatload of rookie cards. All right, let me see where we're at, if anything else sold. Alrighty. 7 left on Aficionado. That's what we have up. Oh no, so 6 left because one of them is the base card slot. Get rid of this just so. Which team sold? Was that just PSG that sold? Yep, PSG. Thank you, Mario. We could do a nice little 10 spot 6 winner or something like that. It would be pretty cheap. I'll tell you what, if anybody wants to grab any of those teams, go ahead and grab them. Tell you what, guys, just to help that fill, I can't give you really a lot because I already thrown in like an expensive jersey with that one. But if you buy 2 of the teams left, Juve or higher, I'll give you $5 off your total. So let's say you buy Juve in Spain, you get $5 off. I know it's not a lot, but hey, every little bit helps. So if anybody wants to grab 2 of the teams left in Aficionado, you can get $5 off. And what I'll try to do is I will try to get the filler going for that one. Chicharito, select few. I would so love them to bring Flawless back. I was so bummed about that. Oh, the other good news, guys. Work in progress. Mother of all soccer breaks. I was talking to Brian over at Ultimate Box Breaks. He's a super nice guy. One of the guys that's been around for a really long time. And he does a product like that for football. Where he puts out a buyback. He goes out and buys a lot of cards, gets good deals on them, and he does like an 80% ratio. So like, let's say if you're selling $1,000 worth of spots, you're gonna have at least $800 worth of current retail value sales on eBay in the break. So essentially, that's better than any product that comes out for the most part. Romero, and it's doing really well. So 13 of 20. I'm gonna try to, especially on slow periods like right now, other than EPL, we don't have a whole lot going on. So I think right now look out for that mother of all soccer breaks in the next month or two. 5 of 99, Suarez. I just have to price it. Originally, I was trying to keep it cheap, but I think almost it's better rather than go cheap to go big and to include really sick stuff. I'm talking $2,000, $3,000 cards, boatload of $100 to $500 cards, like all over the place. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Putting it together is going to be a lot of fun. USA and Real. Thank you, Tom. Appreciate it, buddy. Take $5 off your total, Tom, on that. So, USA 44.65. That's 109. So basically 99. 99 is your total for USA and Real Madrid. All right, so that's pretty good. We're down to oh, well, I put you down for shoot. I put down on the. You're talking about aficionado, right? Yeah. What? Let me see. Delete that. Sorry. I typed it in the wrong spot. I just typed it for black gold, but no. Let me take these out of. All right. So Real Madrid and USA. 0 and 0 and save. There you go. Oh, no worries, Tom. No worries at all. I just typed it in the wrong spot. Had a 50-50 chance of getting it right, and I still screwed up. All right, yeah, it's 109, so 99 after. Oh, actually, I said 5. All right, I'll give you $10 off. I said 5, but you grabbed 2 big teams, so we'll go $10 off on that for you since you grabbed the 2 big ones. But yeah, anybody else, if you want to grab 2 teams, you get $5 off your total. Yeah, I totally. Not only did I put the wrong team down, my math sucks too. Casillas, Dembele to 30. I don't know, is this the case hit yet? I have no idea. Let's slow roll it. Ramos. I don't know. It is the case hit. Gareth Bale. Wales. Gareth Bale, Wales. Who grabbed Wales? Russell. We got a Bale, we got a Drogba, we got a Modric. Not a bad case. Draxler. 9 of 149. All right, we got 1 box left. Our leader so far, 97 of 99, Wesley Schneider. That is Nick Fu, I believe. Was that what it was? Nick Fu. Good luck, Nick, man. You got to just endure 1 more box. Hey, we've had heartbreak in the last box before. See see if Nick's heart is going to be broken. Hopefully not for Nick's case. Hopefully yes for whoever else might get it. So here we go. Put that down. Vidal, 70 sell off. For a second I thought it was 97. We're going to have a tie. That was Vidal, 97. Then we got Moreno, 123 of 199. Nick's heart's a beating. Parejo, 23 of 30. Schneider. All right, does anybody else want a team? Whoa. Wow, that's sick. Oh, it says China's opening. Talking to Idhi. All right, here we go. Mats Hummels. Seven of 30. Adam Lallana. Isco. 182 of 249. Daily Blint. 73 of 99. And that's it. Congrats, Nick Fu. You are in, my friend. He's in the money. Do. The da is all I want to say to you. Alright, let's get this one on too. Look at that. We had double Joe Hart. Alright, we got 4 teams left in Aficionado. Let me do this. Let me add up the tally for those 4 hits, those teams. Alright, 5 left. So our 4 teams are Argentina, Barcelona, Spain, and Juve. 4 pretty solid teams. So it's gonna be 16 per. Big bold point. All right, there we go, guys. 10 spots, 4 winners. Should be 17 per. I knocked off $1. If you grab 2 spots, I knocked off $2. All right, I'm going to do a recap now. Everybody grab your spots in that right now. I will post it on Facebook as soon as I am done with this recap here. But let's get that filled up. That's a good deal, guys. And plus, I'm giving away a free Pele jersey in the main break. So that's like double giveaway there. All right, Sunny won spot 9. Brandon won spot 4. All right. Eight left, guys. 8 left. And that one. Guys, one other thing I'm going to try to do, I'm not going to promise it yet, but this is one of my goals. And one of my goals is to try to get on a little bit earlier and a little bit more consistently with my timing. That's kind of like my goal, so don't hold me to that right away. That obviously excludes release days. But ideally, I would like to get on at 7 my time. So I've been getting on more like 8, 9 my time a lot of times. But ideally, I'd like to get on 7 my time. That's 9 Central, 10 Eastern still. You know, a little late in the evening for those areas, but still not super late. That way I can hopefully be done by like 1, 2 a.m. instead of like 3, 4, 5 a.m. sometimes. Anyway, now that I'm wrapping up the law practice, I'm going to have obviously better control over that. Because usually, I mean, I'm there sometimes till 5 and then 6, come home. I just rest for an hour. Next thing you know, it's like 8, 9, checking payments. Thank you, Brendan. But anyway, that's one of the things I'm going to strive to do is to get a little more consistency on the timing. And hopefully we're going to get Alex a little more involved. If Alex gets involved, we can be on a little more consistently, hopefully. Might get him on during the day even. Give that a try. Joe Hart, Verratti, Yanko, Lalana. We've got Xabi Alonso to 99 to 75. We've got Coit, dual Mexico. We've got Hart, and we've got Lalana. Numbered cards. All right, Tom, you got it. 3 and 10, buddy. 3 and 10. Good night, brother. They're all jacked to the gills to play. Yeah, I know. Lawyers are into golf big time. To 99, Suarez, Griezmann, Lavezzi, and Krychowiak. Yeah, I got to tell you, one of the most touching speeches that I had heard in a long time was from Dave Dravecki of the Giants and Padres, Miguel Layun, Gotze, Kondogbia to 60. We got Pishek. That was to 49. He's the guy who lost his arm to cancer and he pitched, and his last pitch, his arm literally like fell off. Muslera, Dembele, Parejo, Alaba, Chicharito, and Alexis Sanchez.
Asteroid.
There we go. Every time I mention this guy's name, you know who wakes up. Autographs. Carpin. Wood. Vermaelen. Jordan Henderson. Begovic. Blint. Miguel Angel Nadal. Bobby Wood. And Jovetic to 30. All right, then I already did these, right? Yep, I guess that's it. Then just the hits that made the board. Oh, where do I start? I don't know. We had Drogba, 34 of 35 for the Ivory Coast. Our case hit was Gareth Bale, 14 of 45 for Wales. And we had this sick puppy right here for Croatia. 52 of 75, Luka Modric. Who had Croatia anyway? Croatia was in the random. Chris Kwarnaga. There you go. That's surprising. Nobody grabbed Croatia. That should be one of the first teams to sell in this product, especially considering the Modric you can hit. And our big winner, Wesley Schneider, Galatasaray. That is Turkey Galatasaray spot. That is Nick Fu. All right, let me end this.